Hi, my name is Pastor Kim Pearl here at Emmanuel United Church of Christ in Wright City, Missouri. I just wanted to let you know and remind you that this Wednesday, Lent begins on Ash Wednesday. Emmanuel is having an Ash Wednesday service beginning at 6 p.m. We have a simple sandwich and soup meal, and then at 7 o'clock we move into a small service with scripture and hymns, candle lighting, the placing of ashes, and communion. And you're invited to come to that. That's a community thing. Also, I want you to be very intentional about Lent this year. I think if you not give it the attention that you should, that you could miss out on some amazing spiritual blessings and deepening in your life. I've encouraged my congregation here at Emmanuel to think on 3 things during Lent. One of those to be prayer. So be intentional about prayer and about focusing on God in a daily basis. You may want to dig out in an old devotional guide that has inspired you in the past. I know Oswald Chambers, Utmost for His Highest. There's also Jesus Calling is a good one. Another one I put down, Streams in the Desert, is a beautiful one. I am going to be focusing on some readings from Kate Bowler, KateBowler.com. All her resources are free and they're downloadable. But any resource that fits you, just take the time to gather those in and to be ready to let those resources guide you in scripture and prayer and in reflection. Second thing I want you to think about is fasting. Fasting is whenever we intentionally set aside something that we have that is just really begin to consume our life and moderate it or remove it for a time and reflect on the strength that we gather from God to be determined and to live into self-control, which is a fruit of the Spirit. This is a great time to work on our self-control. And so think about what you might be able to fast from. One of our kids this morning in our children's time around our little children's time said, we're doing, what did she say? Some said sweets and some said snacks, a stop by time, which means limited purchasing is another good one. There's all kinds of ways that you can fast, even if you want to fast from food. Like, I know there's intermittent fasting and then there's straight up fasting. Any of those that you feel called to, lean into that and see what God has for you. I think it's a good time to be strict with ourselves for a period to where we lean into God's directions for us, God's strength. A third thing is giving, being generous than what you would usually do. This is a great time for spring cleaning. That's kind of where that comes into play in the tradition of fasting. The tradition of Lent is in giving. So you can go through your home, go through your life, and see what things are there that you can gather those things up and bless someone else with them. So it's a time of generosity. Prayer, fasting, and generosity. So lean into those and be prepared and intentional as you head into this season of Lent 2025. I hope to join you on that journey. You're always welcome as well to Ash Wednesday service again, and have a beautiful week as you serve God with your life.